Hi, this is Tauris with Tauris Tech, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Building Maintenance Mechanic Apprenticeship program that we're working on. So I spent 10 years working at Turner Trade School and 4 years teaching at 32BJ. And in both of those places, I had a lot of students who had non-mechanical jobs like doorman, porter, security guard, things like that. And you tend to develop a bond if you spend 6 months to a year in the classroom getting to know people. And I would keep up with them over time and say, hey, how you doing? Are you getting engineer jobs? And they would tell me, well, some of them would tell me they're having a difficult time because the one thing that was being held against them was that they didn't have mechanical experience on their resume. So when I started Tauris Tech, we actually started doing HVAC work specifically so that I could provide hands-on experience to our students. And over time, it got progressively bigger and bigger. We had to take a break because of the pandemic, but when the opportunity came along to work on the restoration of Veterans Post 3427, I jumped at it because literally we had to do everything. So thankfully, I have a lot of friends and connections, GCs, electricians, plumbers, contractors of every sort. So, we just made it a big team project, and we were able to provide hands-on training to dozens of people, including some who were formerly incarcerated. And then we did our jobs fair where we had some of the biggest property management companies and service companies around interviewing people. And it, wasn't the smashing success that I wanted it to be, but, it was a learning lesson. And I didn't realize at the time that what I was doing was essentially the same thing as what the Building Maintenance Mechanic Apprenticeship program entails, meaning that people are learning to do electrical, plumbing, carpentry, plastering, painting, HVAC, mechanical. So now that I found that there's a formal structure for what I was planning, and it's something where it requires people not just to work, but also get trained. And then you put that together with what Tauris Tech specializes in, which is certification training that we can provide remotely on our website or through our apps. It just made so much sense. So fortunately, I know lots of people who work for lots of property management companies, and what we're looking to do is to partner with these companies and building and service companies. And listen, there's 1 million buildings in New York City. If I have one apprentice per building, that's over 1 million people. And people think I'm crazy when I say things like that, but I come from a very challenging background myself. Some of you may know, some of you may not. But the only thing that allowed me to overcome that was work, because it is through work that I was able to find an identity and pride. And I honestly believe that people who have self-worth are less likely to inflict harm upon others. And that's my mission. And I just wanted to share that real quickly. Thanks.